Hey, what's going on? It's Soruz. Today I'm making another analysis video, and this will be my last video before I leave for vacation for a week. Now, we will be going over the last week of the match predictions, as this is stage 4, week 5. Now, after this, we will finally get into the playoffs. We'll have the stage playoffs of stage 4, and then we'll have the final playoffs of the season. And I'm going to be going over who I think will make each. Well, first off, I'm going to do my week 5 predictions. Then I'm going to do the stage. Then I'm going to do the stage predictions. Then I'm going to do the season playoff predictions. Last week we went 8-4 in our predictions, which seems pretty bad, but that was also our first week. But I think we can do better this week. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now moving to week 5 on June 13th, Wednesday. Our first match of the day is Los Angeles Gladiators versus the Shanghai Dragons. I think it's obvious that the Los Angeles Gladiators are going to win. They're going to win 4-0 or 3-1. Next match is the Valiant versus the Shock. They've both been playing really well recently. Valiant is still on their perfect streak right now, 8-0 in this stage. So I think, just with how good they're doing, and I think they're a little better than Shock. I think Valiant is going to win probably 3-1 or 4-0. And then the final match of June 13th is Seoul Dynasty versus the Dallas Fuel. And this is a hard one. Seoul Dynasty has been they've had their ups and downs. They've been a good team, but then the Dallas Fuel recently with their new coach Arrow, and just how good they've been doing with Siegel. In my opinion, I think he's the best diva in the league. Not the best flex player, but his stats shows that he's the best diva, and Mickey being one of the top tier Brigidas. I think Dallas Fuel's actually going to be able to win 3-2. The next day, our first match is Houston Outlaws versus Philadelphia Fusion. Both of these teams need this match to make stage playoffs. But more importantly, season playoffs. Fusion is at 23 wins right now. I think 23 and 15. Well, Outlaws is at 21 and 17. Both of these teams really need it. So if Fusion wins one of their matches this week, they automatically qualify for playoffs, and Outlaws and Dynasty will both be out. But if Fusion doesn't win either of their matches this week, Outlaws and Dynasty, they have to win both their matches this week. They could qualify. And then I think that I still think that the Fusion are going to be able to win 3-2 with just how amazing Carpe has been doing recently. Next match is Florida versus London. I think London's going to be able to win 4-0, 3-1. And the last match of the day is New York Excelsior versus the Boston Uprising. Boston has been on a losing streak. They're still probably going to qualify for playoffs with their 10-0 streak in Stage 3. But even with New York Excelsior sandbagging, I think they're going to be able to win 4-0, 3-1. And then the next day, June 15th, we have the first match of the day is the Outlaws versus the Excelsior. This is going to be a close one. Outlaws has 2 tough matches this week, and they have to be at their best performance, best. Lynx Arrested is just his best performance he's ever been at, and then hopefully New York Excelsior doesn't try, but I'm still going to give it to New York Excelsior 3-1 or 3-2. Next match of the day is the Gladiators versus the Dynasty. Gladiators, they need this win to qualify for the Gladiators and Seoul. They both actually need these matches if they want to qualify for both. Gladiators still is most likely going to make the both playoffs. They're gonna make both, I think. So I think that the Gladiators are actually gonna be able to win 3-2 or 3-1 against the Dynasty. And then the final match of the day is the Dallas Fuel versus the Los Angeles Valiant. Valiant, once again, if they win that first match, they'll be on a 9-0 streak. They could get their perfect streak. And they've just been doing amazing recently, but so is the Dallas Fuel. So I actually think that the Valiant's actually going to be able to win 3-2 against the Dallas Fuel. And then the final day, the final last three matches, or actually not the final last three matches. Then we have the Stage 4 title matches, not including that, these are the last three matches of Season 1. The first one of the day will be the Fusion versus the Spitfire, or Philadelphia Fusion versus London Spitfire. And they both badly need these wins just to stay in the runnings for the season playoffs. But I think Fusion is still looking really has been looking really good recently. But so is London. But this is a very tough decision. I'm gonna give it to the Fusion 3-2. The next one is the Dragons versus the Shock. I'm gonna give it to the Shock 4-0, 3-1 against the Dragons. The final match of the final match of the day and the final match of the week, final match of the stage, not including the Stage 4 title matches and the season playoffs, is the Boston Uprising versus the Florida Mayhem. I think that the Boston Uprising is going to win against the Florida Mayhem because it seems as they've been kind of getting worse. So I think the Boston's going to be able to win 4-0, 3-1. Now those are all my predictions for the Week 5, and now we're going to be moving on to who I think will make the Stage 4 title matches. Now moving into the Stage 4 title matches, if we go look at the schedule, or not the schedule, the standings for Stage 4 currently, Los Angeles Valiant is in first with an 8-0 lead with a plus 15 differential. Then in second is the Gladiators with a plus 13, 7-1 win to loss. Then it's in third, it's the New York Excelsior, 6-2 with a plus 16. And then finally, the last spot of the Stage 4 currently is the Dallas Fuel with a 5-3. But they are also tied with Philadelphia Fusion and the Outlaws, with Dallas having a plus 5, Fusion having a plus 4, and Outlaws having a plus 3. But I think that Fusion and Outlaws, they're going to be dropping maps against teams like the London Spitfire and Excelsior. Well, Outlaws is going to lose one of their matches, probably against the Fusion and the Excelsior, so I think they're going to be out of the running. Dallas Fuel, I think they're probably going to win against the Dynasty, which could boost them up, but then again, they're also going to lose the Valiant. So, if Fusion wins both of their matches against the Spitfire and the Outlaws, they're going to qualify for playoffs, making them the 4th spot, taking Dallas Fuel's spot away. But I think Fusion just has to win one of their matches, but with Dallas Fuel just being ahead by 1 point, I think that the Dallas Fuel are barely going to make it ahead of the Fusion, so it'll go the Valiant with a 10-0. I think prediction's going to be Valiant with a 10-0, Gladiators with a 9-1, Excelsior with an 8-2, and Dallas with a 6-4 record. And then I don't know how it's going to play off from there. It's probably going to be, because I don't, the Valiant gets to choose who they want to go against, so we don't know. So I will make my predictions that night if I can while I'm on vacation. I'll see if I can make a video that night about that, see after Valiant chooses who they want to fight. I'll see if I can make a video that night of predictions for the Stage 4. But anyways, those are my predictions for the Stage 4 title matches. Now we move into who I think will be making the season playoffs. New York Excelsior and Valiant. New York Excelsior has the number 1 seed guaranteed for them. Valiant has an automatic spot guaranteed. Boston, if they win one of their matches this week, I think they have a automatic spot guaranteed. So Boston just has to win one. I think Boston's going to be able to take it, because I think they have an easy match this week. I think I said earlier it was the Shanghai Dragons, I believe. No, Florida Mayhem. Yeah, Boston's going to make the playoffs. London Spitfire, they have a plus, they're tied with the Gladiators and Fusion. They're all 23 and 15, but London Spitfire has a plus 31, while Glads has a plus 18, and Outlaws has a plus 13. So I think that the London Spitfire is going to make it since their differential is way higher. And then it comes down to the 5th and 6th spot. It's going to be either the Glads, Fusion, Outlaws, or Dynasty. The other 4 have been eliminated from the season playoffs, but Dynasty and Outlaws, they have to win both their matches this week and hope that the Glads or the Fusion just don't win a match this week, and I don't think that's going to happen. So I think that the final season playoffs are going to be the Glads, or it's going to be Excelsior top seed, then the Valiant, Uprising, Spitfire, Glads, and then Fusion, and then and then we'll just have to see the season playoffs from there. I'll make my predictions for that too, and just that's pretty much it. I've just wanted to give all my predictions just for everything that's about to go on, just the Week 5 stage playoffs and the season playoffs, but I think that's pretty much it. Just like, subscribe, comment, just do whatever you want to do. This is my last video, I think, for this week, unless I'm able to make another video while I'm on vacation. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, and just, in the meantime, just chill out, relax, it's summer, just, do what you want. Just, I hope your day's going very well, and I'll just see you in my next video.
Upstate Mind on $2 is, I'm stuck in high gold, low plat, my main. I made a new account which plays 2600. I think I'm worthy of being higher, but no one listens to my positive reinforcement and constructive criticism. What do I do? The answer to every single donation like this is always the same. 2 words: get good. Let's be real, your team is not the problem for you being low rank, barring very weird ass situations. If you're unlucky and you're actually good, you will climb. This is how it works. I'm sorry to be a dick, but it's actually true. It's 90, 90, 90. Sorting this? Oh, I'm holding the fucking spawn door.
I got you.
Okay. You know what, stream? Let's just go kill ourselves right now. Uninstall. Alt F4. It's over.
Where they at? Where they at? Lead them in. Are they coming below us? They're flanking! Are they come? Nice pin! Kill them all! Oh my god! Heals! I'm healing. I'm self-healing. I'm self-healing. I can't die. I'm on them! They're all dead!
Oh no, the stun! Damn, that sucks. Later, dude.